everybody. Welcome to French Culinary Week at IIHM Kolkata. I am Siddhi Ashani and today we will be doing a tarte tatin. Tarte tatin is a French classical dessert made up of hard fruits. It can be made up of peach, it can be made up of pear, it can also be made up of apples. Today I'll be using apples and I'll be preparing an apple tarte tatin. For making a tarte tatin, we need apples. Since we are doing an apple tarte tatin, we will be taking apples. We need granular sugar to make the caramel. We need some pistachio. These are blanched pistachio. We use it for garnishing the tarte tatin. We need some flour to flatten the puff pastry, and puff pastry, the second most important ingredient to make the tarte tatin. Since it's an upside down tart, this will act as a base. To begin with, we'll make some caramel. We take sugar on the induction or the flame. We'll take some of the sugar and at a very low heat, let it caramelize. Make sure the heat is very low so that it turns into nice orange and golden brown in color. If we increase the heat, it becomes dark brown to light brown, which we don't need it because it will again go back to baking. Hence we keep it at a very low heat and we will not add any sugar to it, water to it, sorry. Meanwhile, we'll cut the apples. Take the apples and peel it throughout. So, this is what we do with the apples that we have just peeled. Bigger the size, nicely the tarte tatin comes out. This should be the size of the apples. Meanwhile, the apples are ready. We'll come and check the caramel. It's coming out nice. Take a wooden spoon. Don't stir it too much or else the sugar will crystallize, and we do not need crystallized sugar. So just let the heat do its work. Surely we need that brown color, but we do not want crystallized sugar. Now that our apples are peeled and our sugar is already melting slowly and steadily, we will not increase the flame. We will let it melt slowly so that we get that orange color, because that's the main essence of tarte tatin. Our apples are peeled. We'll cut them into very big slices. Cut it from the center. Again, 1/4. This is the size that we will keep, removing the stem and the seed. We will not cut into smaller pieces. Just remove the seeds. So we see it has turned into nice brown color, but then the sugar is still not melted. So now you keep whisking or stirring until the sugar melts. Continue whisking, continue stirring so that it does not burn. Caramel burns very quickly. There's a fine line, so make sure that it does not burn. This golden brown color should be there. Take a mold, keep the mold ready and pour in the caramel. It's very hot. And the mold becomes hot. So hold it very carefully and allow it to spread throughout. This is what we want. This is how the caramel. Let it cool down a little bit. By the time it's cooling down, we'll keep it on this near the apples. Let it cool. It's hot. Remember, we do not touch it. Let it be. Meanwhile, we roll out the puff dough. This is our puff dough. We'll take it. Take a rolling pin and start rolling. don't roll out very thin. We need the puff crispy, so it should be in between very thick and very thin. So once it's rolled out, take a pan or a cake mold. Along with that, take a knife. Give it that round shape. Take a fork and dock it. Docking is important so that the puff does not rise up too much. We have docked it. Now let's come back to the mold. It's not very cold but then manageable. Arrange the apples. Since it's an inverted tart, you need to arrange the apples. Hence when they come out, they look nicely arranged. Though the apples will shrink, that's the reason we have kept such big apples. We did not cut them into very small pieces. After this, you take the cut puff sheet. Put it on the tray. If you're not sure of the docking, dock it once again very gently. And you will cook it in the preheated oven at 220 degrees centigrade. We'll put it in the preheated oven at 200 degree to 220 degrees centigrade for 35 to 40 minutes or until done, depending on what oven you are using. Very carefully, very gently, take this slightly up. It's been 45 minutes and we have checked it a couple of times. We'll just check it. Check the crispiness of the puff. Yes, it's done. And we'll remove it from the oven. Now it's time to see how it's plated, how it comes out. We'll take the tart. It's hot. Be very careful. Take a plate, invert it upside down and flip it. Be very careful. Take a knife and just so that if it in case it's stuck up somewhere, it will all come out. And now time to garnish. Since it looks very pretty, it has this dark color. If you burn the caramel or if you make the caramel a little more brown, it becomes darker than this. So this is the exact color. It can go a little lighter, that's not a problem. But this is what it comes out after baking. You see the puff is crispy, it's baked, the apples are nicely caramelized. And now we'll do some garnishing with some pistachio. These pistachios are blanched and we'll just cut it into slice. So we have sliced some pistachio. The tartine is ready over here. Why green color? It just gives a color contrast to the brown apples and the caramelization that has happened on the top of the tartine. Don't put too much of them, just a little bit. And I've got some fresh monsoon flowers from our garden. Just a few. You can take some petals, any flowers, not necessary that you have to put it, but then this looks pretty. Any flowers will do. Though this is not an authentic garnish, we are just doing it because it looks nice. Here is a plate of French classical dessert, apple. So here is a plate full of French classical dessert, apple tartine, very easy to make, easy to enjoy, easy to relish. You can alternatively serve it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream or a dollop of fresh whipped cream. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Please enjoy.